straight to questions tonight. If you have one, let us know. Miles, please.
Hi, Coach. Hey, Coach Dempsey gets on the scorecard for the first time this season. Got to be a positive there. What can you say about that?
Yeah. Getting him on track, getting him scoring goals. You know, goal scorers can be streaky at times, so getting him going was great. You know, tying Freddie Montero's regular season record, that's all great, but, you know, he is a team guy. I'm sure he would have loved to score one more and help the team win. But it's good. I mean, he's been getting lots of shots. You know, he had a couple other good looks on goal, so that's a positive.
Jeremiah?
Yeah, what was your overall impression of the game?
Well, if you're a soccer fan, it was end-to-end action. If you're a coach, you don't like all the action down at the opposite end of the field where Steph had to come up big and save us far too many times in the second half. As far as the attacking core that we had, I think it's getting a little better. I think DC United, we had 15 shots tonight, 19 shots, some good looks, some, you know, stuff around the goal. But again, we're pressing so hard to score that sometimes you leave yourself open at the back. So a little too undisciplined, you know, in certain moments. You know, could we have manufactured a few more chances with extended possession? Yeah, maybe. You know, but it's hard when guys are going in on goal and, you know, Victor's driving at guys and Nico's trying to play guys in. That's part of who we are. But we're just trying to find that little bit of balance of just making sure we extend our possessions a little longer and also playing with one eye where the goal is and trying to play guys in when it's the right pass.
Nico?
Coach, what did you expect to get out of Christian Roldan at right back, and what can he do that maybe Jordan McCarty can't at that position?
Well, Jordan is still fighting plantar fasciitis, so, you know, he has been a game kid. Him and Will are you know, tough kids. They play through a lot of pain, but what I couldn't afford to have happen is two guys on bum wheels starting the game, and I had to make a choice. Will obviously guts through a lot of stuff, you know, and Christian has played there in the past, albeit in, you know, late in game situations when the games are opened up a little bit. But, you know, I thought Christian did well for being in a, you know, new position from the start.
Steven?
Terry Schick picked up his first assist of the year for you. How do you think you played tonight, and then do you have any update on the injury?
Good. It's just a knock. He'll be fine. You know, Harry has continued to, you know, help us keep possession, do little things that are critical for the team's success. So he's been playing okay.
John?
Coach, Chicago really forced you guys to play out of the back today. How did that affect your game plan, and how do you think your players did it?
They made us play out of the back?
They pushed very high up the field on your defenders and forced you to really attack.
Well, I thought in the first half we were much better playing out of the back than the second half. Again, we got a little tired. You know, they continued to press us, and, you know, some of our guys weren't connecting the passes they made in the first half. But, you know, overall, I thought our play from back to front was fairly good. I think a lot of that is Nico in there. You know, Ozzie in there. They're guys that are clean on the ball, that want the ball. So I think that was a positive.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is 1-1 ultimately a fair reflection?
Probably. I mean, they had a ton of good chances. I think we had some good chances. So, you know, I think 1-1 was a fair result.
Jose?
It seemed to be rather physical from the get-go. Do you think the game kind of got away from the ref and not calling it a little bit tighter?
No. I mean, they only had 11 by my count fouls. We had 8. you know, that play at the end, we'll certainly take a look at that because Alan Gordon, you know, came in very egregiously on Steph. So that's certainly one we can flag. But other than that, you know, the crowd booing Schweinsteiger, I mean, that, you know, I didn't think there was much in that other than, you know, he's just trying to help his team win. There's days when I think we should maybe play a little bit, you know, firmer. You know, we gotta make sure that teams know you're not coming here and dictating tempo to us. So overall, I don't think the referee had any, you know, other challenges other than that late call.
Jeff?
Yeah, two quick things. How's Friday, first off, the thing that's over there?
He's being looked at now, and I'll give you guys updates when we have a determination of what it is.
Does he have to go through any protocol or anything?
We haven't determined that yet, Jeff.
Secondly, you mentioned Clint Dempsey and how this goal could perhaps help get him on a streak. What about the rest of the team? How do the other guys respond to him? Do they still view him, you know, the same way that they would have, let's say, 2 years ago, as one of the best players
Sure.
on the field of any team? I mean, does it help lift the team in any way?
Yeah.
To see him perform there?
They all support Clint when he's scoring goals, and when he's not scoring goals, I think Clint has still tried to find ways to help the team. You know, against RSL, you know, a couple games ago, he played a good ball into Nuhu. He's a good passer of the ball. You know, he's doing what he can to try and help the team.
Does your team need guys like that to look to, like veteran guys to take over at this point, just to try to get the offense on track?
Yeah, well, I think we have. If you're looking at Bruin, Victor, Dempsey, Ladero, Ship, Alonso, your front six, there's a lot of veteran guys in that group. You know, our team is down the middle, filled with veterans. So, you know, they do need to step up, and you know, I'm sure things will happen.
Harvey?
Coach, what was your message to the team back in the locker room?
Just that I keep going. You know, we're starting to, you know, look at the standings and do the math. You know, today was 2 points dropped. So we're being realistic with them, but telling them they need to be positive. We still have another home game. We've got a couple winnable road games. Every game has to become a final. Every game has to be one where we maximize our chances of getting points. So, you know, again, the 19 shots, the chances that we were created, you know, I thought our set piece delivery was good tonight. You know, so there are some things that we can be positive about.
Matt?
You just alluded to it right there, but given where you're at, looking ahead to next weekend against Portland, is that kind of a game you absolutely have to have?
Matt, I think all of them, like I said, they all need to be finals. They all need to be finals. We have the guys in the locker room that have the right mentality. They'll come and fight. We just need to keep creating chances, and guys need to start getting hot, getting, you know, switched on. You know, it'd be nice to see Will get off the score sheet, Victor get off the score sheet. You know, some of those guys start getting their confidence. You know, I think we'll be okay.
Jeremiah, you're good. Felipe, sorry, yeah.
So what can you tell us about the Osvaldo Alonso's performance? He has 53 passes and 100% passing accuracy.
Well, he's good. He's still rounding himself into fitness. You know, I thought he played well, but he's, you know, coming back from, you know, a considerable injury. So we have to build his minutes accordingly. So he will get better. You know, the 100% accuracy certainly is a vital stat, but we would like to get him more touches. You know, but he played okay today.
Saw a few follow-ups to start with. Monsia, please.
Yeah, and if I heard you correctly, I just want to make sure, but you said you needed guys that dictate tempo. What did you mean by that? I mean, what is that? Is that offensively? Is that
Well, if you want to start with the question about playing out of the back, so every time Steph got the ball or was a goal kick, establishing tempo is getting the ball from the ball kid, putting the ball down and playing before the defense has a chance to set up. So I thought that worked well. Sometimes throw-ins, it's the right back or the left back that always takes the throw-in. Well, the closest guy to the ball, just take the throw-in, get the ball in play so we can establish tempo. Fouls around midfield, just get the ball down and let's play. Let's establish tempo. Then the flip side of that is when you do have possession of the ball, you know, then there's times when you need to slow it down and just, you know, connect 20, 30 passes. Always, again, with the eye on when the gaps do open up, can you play guys through? So that's all part of dictating tempo. We want to be at home, so we want to be on the front foot, but we also want to make sure that we establish good possession and possession in the right areas of the field.
Nico, do you still have one?
Coach, so initially, injuries were definitely a reason why maybe the team wasn't scoring and performing. Now that you're getting players back and the scoring continues to be an issue, what's the next step? How can you?
Well, we got to just keep working, Nico. I mean, the guys worked hard in training. You know, I thought it was a good training week. We did some good, sharp attacking movements. We worked with the, you know, the strikers individually during the training sessions and after the training sessions, trying to get them on track, trying to get them to feel comfortable. So it's a combination of getting those guys in the groove, but it's also sometimes the service. You know, when guys get down into the wing channels, when they get down to the end line, is that service good enough? Is that service where it needs to be? It's a team sport. You know, can Ozzy connect a few of those 100% passes, you know, in the gaps to someone's feet? Yeah, we'd like to have that. You know, can one of the center backs open the game up? Chad Marshall hits a beautiful long ball. Can he open up the game and get us in the final third with some momentum? So we'll just keep after it.
Harvey?
Katai is obviously a very talented player, had a lot of opportunities out on the wing. How do you feel that Nuhu did against him out there at left back tonight?
Nuhu's got, you know, he's got a bright future. He's a young kid still. We have to keep that in mind. You know, so he did okay. I mean, that's a experienced guy. You know, they've got to watch film. They've got to make sure they study their opponents. Those are some of those little life lessons that they need to learn. You know, we do a good job of having every single touch of their opponent up on the team computers in the locker room, in their lounge. And they need to study that. They need to watch the film. They need to study it. They need to be good pros. And we're working on that with them.
Anything else, guys? Thank you.
Thanks.